right, we got a Dewalt thickness planer here, DW735X. It comes with your outfeed trays and an extra set of blades. And the whole thing weighs about 105 pounds, so it's a pretty heavy unit. Here's one of our outfeed trays. And here's the other. It's going to be your extra set of blades, your manual, your dust fitting, and then your handle for the depth adjuster. Give you guys a look inside here. You got your two handles, so we'll just lift it right out of there, set it on the table, and put it together. All right, here we are. We got your on and off switch, your gauge for when you put the wood in. It's gonna raise it and it'll tell you how much you're taking off, and then you got your 1 and 2 speeds. The 2 speeds is going to be for if you're wanting to take a lot of material off, and then the last couple passes you're going to want to put it on that number 1, give it more of a smooth finish. And then this is going to be your depth stop, so if you wanted to stop cutting at 3/4 of an inch, it ain't going to let you go past that. So we'll get all these trays put on, the handle and everything, and we'll test it out. All right, guys, put these trays on. Relatively simple design. You got a screw here that's spring loaded on both sides. So when you're putting your screw on, you hook one of them up, push your other one, and it'll snap right in place. I don't know, there's been opinions on whether or not you should have your end tables flat with this or have them angled up just a little bit. Now, I think we're gonna put a level on it and see what it looks like. So you got your onboard tool right here. Got that nice little spot where that slips in there. And then we got your dust collection fitting. We're gonna throw a level on these plates and see what we got going. So it looks like that one over there is a little bit higher than this one over here. I think the way that one's set up over there, it's angled up just slightly. And I think I'm gonna angle this one up just slightly because that is supposedly supposed to eliminate snipe. So we're gonna get our Allen screws and adjust those and see what we got. So to adjust them, you just gotta adjust these two little screws here, and they're slotted so you can move that plate up and down. All right, we're gonna roll with that, and if we need to make any adjustments, we will. So your max cutting height is gonna be roughly 6 inches, give or take. It says it's 13 inches wide, so we're gonna take a quick measurement and see what we got. Looks like it's gonna be right at 13 inches. So the nice thing they got here is these little guides to help push your stock in if it's starting to curve or whatnot. And then these are gonna be just guards so you don't get your hand or anything up in them cutters. So all right, we're gonna run a 2x4 through, short little 2x4, and all right, we took about a 1/16 of an inch off there, and it left quite the mess. So we're gonna try it with the shop vac and hook that up and see how it works. For the 2x4 planing, I just took a little bit off. It was very rough. I mean, it was construction grade lumber. Can't tell any snipe here, and it is super smooth. Run it through a couple more times and get it to where we want it. All right, so my shop vac hose didn't fit around it like I thought it would. It just slipped in, but the end's kind of broken, so it's not a very good judgment. So I just taped it up here just to make it work for now. So we're gonna try it with the vacuum and see how it goes. So we're gonna try a 2x10 and run it through there and clean that. All right, so I use this little 2x10 as a paint board. So on the back here, it's got some mill marks and a really definite line. So we're gonna get that all nice and smoothed out. There's the first pass. I never said, but this is our analog readout. And then you just stick the end of the board in there and it'll tell you 32nd, 16th, 3/30 seconds and an eighth. And you're only supposed to shift this while it's running. So this is gonna be your rough cut and your fine cut. So for your finish. And 1 revolution equals a 16th of an inch. So we're gonna run 4x4 through there and do that. I did all 4 ends. I took about a 1/16 off, and then 2 of them I went and turned it to 1, and this is super smooth. I got just a little bit of snipe here I can feel on the end, but that'll sand out. So I'm very happy with this machine. I think it's definitely a little bit pricier than the other ones, but it's got a lot of bells and whistles. It's got your depth stop and your 2 settings, your gauge, and it's very solid. They got a pretty good design with the corkscrew type design. I don't know if you can see there when I turn it. That's how that works. So up and down. It's got a chain that goes through there and just puts on all 4 corners. It turns it, so that's how you move it. So you don't have to worry about the whole thing picking up a little bit when you're pushing a piece of lumber through. The trays are super thick. I mean, they're pretty heavy duty. So this, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna have to get a fitting and kind of play around with that and make that work. So overall, I like it. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one.